Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. I am Adil Al-Aoun, and in this video I will explain for our dear grade 7 students. I will teach them how to deal with the end of second term exam paper. First of all, we have the parts of the exam. We have 4 parts for the exam. We have speaking, listening, writing, and reading. For the speaking, we have 15 marks for this part. And for listening, we have 10 marks. We have 10 questions. For each question, we have 1 mark. As for the reading and writing, for reading, we have 3 passages. Each passage has 4 questions. 3 of them are multiple choice. You should choose the suitable answer from the A, B, C, D, and one of them is written or writing question. This for each passage in the reading part or section. For the writing, we have 2 parts. Part number 1 is the use of language for grammar and vocabulary, and part 2 for paragraphs. In part 2 we have 2 paragraphs. Of course, in the use of language part we have 5 questions. Each question has 1 mark. As for the writing or the writing paragraphs, we have we should write 2 paragraphs. Each paragraph has 4 marks. I have some advices for the reading section first. For the reading section, firstly, you should read read the text as a whole, and don't look for the meaning of every single word in the text. Don't try to understand or translate each word in the text. Try to understand the whole meaning of the text. After reading the text for the first time, move to the question, read them question by question, and after reading question by question, try to understand this question. What are they asking you, or what they are asking you in this question? After reading the question, come back to the text again and try to answer this question. Then also during reading, try to focus on the topic sentence in the text, or because the topic sentence will help you to understand the general idea of the text. Because maybe you will have a question, for example, what is the main idea of the text, or what is the text about? This is or this depends on the topic sentence and the text. As we said, when after reading the text for the first time, come back to the go to the questions, read them carefully, try to understand them, and come back to the text again and try to answer this question by question. Here, for example, we have this text as a sample. After reading the text, every text take about 2 to 5 minutes from you. Here we will read this text for the first time. Now, I want to ask you, where is the topic sentence in this text? It's the topic sentence usually at the end of or usually is at the end of the first paragraph. Here, for example, we have this. This is the first paragraph. The last sentence in the first paragraph, it is the topic sentence here. This, while he was cooking, he faced a very bad situation. Then, what is the text about? About a bad situation happened with Hamid. Now, after reading this text for the first time, move to the questions. Here we have the question. Here we have three questions. Two of them are multiple choices and one of them is writing. For the multiple choices, we have four choices: A, B, C, and D. Read the question and don't try to answer it after reading directly. Read the question. After reading it, move to the next question. Try to read it again and move to the third question and read it. Then come back to the text again. Try to find your answers in the text. For example, here we have question number 1. What is the text? What is the type of this text, or what is the type of this text? Now we have email, we have advertisement, we have article, we have story. Now, according to you reading the text after reading it for the first time and the second time, you should guess what is it about. Is it advertisement? Is it advertise about a product or something? I think it's not related to this topic. Is the topic about email? Is it an email to someone? No, I don't have the signs of email here. And a story. You talk about Hamad, character, a place, sea line, sequences of events in this. So I think it is, or the correct answer should be a story. And then this text is a story. Now, and this depends on all the question you should face them in the exam paper. After finishing this, you move to after finishing the first paragraph, you move to the next paragraph. The same steps you did in the first paragraph or the first text, you should do them in the next text. You should first read the text for once and go to the questions, read them and come back to the text again and try to answer this question one by one. After reading that second text, you also have the third text. Move to the third text and also, as usual, do them one by them. I want to mention again that you have four or three passages. Each passage has three questions. Four questions. Each question has 1 mark. Then, for reading, you probably should get 12 marks. Now, after finishing the reading section, you move to the writing section. As we said before, in the writing section, we have two parts. Use of language. We have 5 questions for the use of language related to the grammar and vocabulary that we have learned during the last period. You should read the question carefully, understand what is required from you in this question. Is it a vocabulary question or grammar a question? Now, here we have samples for this question. For example, sample number 1. Try to read question number 1. Try to read the question more than once to understand it deeply. For example, this question or first question: the trainers come in my farag or space, not just black. Now, the trainers come in many. The trainers come in many colors, sizes, brands, measurements. Now, here in this question, try to explore or examine word by word. The trainers come in many, not just black. Black is its size, brands, measurements, or colors. Then black is a color. Then he talks about colors. And I will decide that the correct answer is A, colors. Here is the correct answer, colors. Question number 2, talk about Hamad and Omar speak English well. But of them was born in the UK. Now, both, either, all, neither. Now, for these 4 choices, each choice from these choices has a use. For example, both we use them with 2 persons or things in a positive situation. For the opposite of both is neither. Neither we use it with 2 persons or things in a negative situation. Now, Hamad and Omar, we have two persons speak English well, but of them was born in the UK. Now, the first part of the sentence, Hamad and Omar speak English well, it is a positive situation. Now, we have the opposite, but of them was born in the UK. Of them here, he means Hamad and Omar. Then we said that when we deal with 2 persons, we use both or neither. So the answer here is D, neither. And all the question you should do them by this way. After finishing the part or use of language part, we move to the last part in our exam paper, the writing 2 short paragraphs. These short paragraphs should follow what is required from you in the paragraph number 1 and paragraph number 2. You will have the steps that you should follow to do this exercise, but I will give you some instruction that will help you to get, inshallah, the full mark in each paragraph. First, if you asked to write, for example, 6 to 8 sentences, you should write at least 6 sentences. You must be careful about the grammar. For example, the tense. If you were talking about something in the past, you should use the past tense. If you were talking about something in the future, you should use future tense, etc. And the punctuation. Each paragraph has 4 marks. 2 of them for the ideas and the number of sentence, and 1 mark for the grammar, 1 mark for punctuation and handwriting. This depends on the 2 paragraphs. I think in this video you get the information that will help you to understand how to deal with the exam paper. That's all what I have, and I think I hope I did something useful for you. See you in the next video. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.